Hello everyone, my name is Mars and welcome back to Starlight Vega Part 10. And I don't know how long will this take more cause I feel like the main story is already what was the word I'm thinking of? Has been resolved, yeah. So I don't know how long this game, or rather visual novel, will still go. So we'll have to find out. And I'm not gonna let you wait any longer. So let's do this.
Why are you sighing? Lyria stands before me, oblivious to the source of my discomfort. Hundreds of exotic jewels, fabrics, and perfumes are lying on several tables in front of us. Pick your favorite. Of course, if you can't decide, they can be all yours. Lyria's having fun browsing the wares with the demon merchant. He's a small green creature with 3 horns who is eager to please. I keep telling her that I don't need all this stuff, but it always falls on deaf ears. Lyria insists that I should have the best wardrobe in the land. I tug at the briding corset around my waist, yet another reason why I don't like this stuff. Look! She holds up an odd object. It's 2 curled black horns. Looking closer, I see a headbands. Those are... Lyria, this is too much. Isn't she cute when she's embarrassed? The little demon merchant grins at me with a mouthful of razor shiny. I shudder. Don't worry, you're far more beautiful than anything on display here. Please don't say things like that. Who wouldn't feel embarrassed after such over-the-top lines? Ever since I made my decision to stay in Vega with her, Lyria has been all over me. I mean, more so than usual. The way she sometimes acts is so embarrassing I want to die. But no matter how many times I've asked her to stop, she keeps calling me weird pet names and kissing me in public. I know I'm being ridiculous. I have a girlfriend who dotes on me, but sometimes she can be so mortifying. Like that time I stubbed my toe on a table in the foyer. She spent the entire time checking on me to see if I'd hurt. The table is now a scorched black spot on the wall. Another time I was walking in the garden and a bee stung me. She tried to close off the entire garden. Arya? Yeah, sure. I mutter, I don't know what she's been saying, but if she wants to have fun shopping, I should just let her. That's wonderful. Let's pick out a dress for the ball then. What? Oh, I can't wait to introduce you to the highest ranking nobles in the realm. Anyone who is anybody will be there. The highest ranking nobles? Yes. Did you think you wouldn't meet them? Don't worry. Tonight is a pretty important occasion. This meeting will mark the official beginning of approving our life ritual. We have our work cut out for us. I see. So we need to make the best first impression. The life ritual. Lyria's been talking about for some time. It's when a demon splits her own lives. Oh yeah! To extend another. Somehow having her to do that is just... It's also a part of my atonement. Abandoning my sister in the realm for all those years. Well, the past will soon be past. I feel nauseous, forget the aching feet and crushed wrists. I have to go in front of a bunch of rich demons and impress them? I suddenly want to faint. Wait, that might also be the crushed rib thing, but still. Arya, what's wrong? Nothing at all. So I guess we're in the end game now? Even after the whole raid thing, the castle hasn't changed much. It's still largely deserted. Of course, it's not like 50 years of a curse can be undone in a few months. The throne room was quickly repaired with magic though. It was really impressive how much they could do with that stuff. I still feel lonely in this castle. I've taken to trying to become friends with Sid, with rather mixed success. We don't really get along. Shersa is surprisingly easy to talk to of all people. She softened up considerably after the curse lifted. We spent hours talking about all sorts of things. Wow! But her busy schedule doesn't actually allow her much time for friends. Aww. I feel bad for Shersa now. Smacking my face to stop now of my reverie, I walked down the main hall to Lyria's room. Oh, what do you think, my lady? It's something. Look at myself in the mirror. It takes all my effort not to burst out laughing. The dress is an explosion of skirts tucked into a lacy corset. To top it all up, my hair has been curled and pinned so much that it took servant hours even with magic. Finally, we're done. I make a move to sit down upon the bed. You'll wrinkle the fabric. You can't sit in that dress, my lady. You intend for me to stand all day, even through my meals? I've also picked up some weird formal speech in my short stay here. It sounds so foreign in my tongue. Well, yes. Would you sit at a ball? Now, when you enter, come to a full stop. You will be introduced to the hall by the crier. Bow low. When you raise your head, stand straight. Don't answer anyone without the proper pronoun touch. And do not, under any circumstances, talk back. Some may call to have you punish if it pleases them. Is Shersa going to... don't look the queen in the eye should you see her. When you are finally seated, and we do stress you to not sit at any time prior to this. A servant will be there to modify your dress since you cannot do so yourself. Your fork placements are... That's it. I'm not going. My lady! No, I can't take it anymore. Stop pinning and prodding me with things like I'm some little paper doll. Arya, what's the meaning of this? Lyria stands in the doorway wide-eyed. Shyly I sit back down. I really want her to see me like this. She crosses the room, kneeling down in front of me. She looks stunning. I can't take all these over-the-top gifts and jewels and dressing me up. I feel like a doll trapped in a little house. The sun flits through the window as I stare out of it. Lyria rests a hand on mine, sitting beside me on the bed. Arya, those gifts. When I think of my love for you, I can't help myself. I want to give you the world. The world is right over there, out that window. You know it's not safe. Same response every day. If the demons outside are bad, how are the ones coming to the ball any different? Oh, is that what you worry about? I guess at the ball are the finest lords and ladies in the land. They grew up with the most noble education, surrounded by riches and wealth. You'll fit right in. No, I won't. I hate that stuff. Lyria is as surprised by my outburst as I am. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell, but I just don't want to go to the ball. A little nervousness, nothing to fear. After all, you single-handedly face Reed. That was different. Melody was in trouble. Oh, I really wish you were here. I finally realized it. That's why I felt so down despite Lyria doing her best for me. Here in Vega, I don't have many friends. Lyria's my girlfriend and Shersa isn't exactly the most suiting companion. See, this even worse. I draw my knees up to my chest as Lyria shoos away the servants. I see, you're missing Melody. And my life. Worse than anything in the world. World. My voice is choking up. Oh no, don't cry. Not in front of Lyria. Arya, it's alright if you won't come. I have to make an appearance, but I'll be back before the evening's over. We can talk a moonlight stroll in one of the castle gardens. And then when it's lights out, maybe we can go into town. The town below the castle? Yes, but only if there's a cast an illusion spell on you so you can appear as a demon. And only if you agree to stay close to me. And only... all the only if Sid comes so I can use him as a sacrifice. Poor Sid. Your Highness, I brought that special present. Oh, yes, thank you for my present. For me. Just leave it on the table, Lyria. She sets it down next to all the other ones, then heads towards the room. The ball's starting soon. I must go finish the preparations. You really won't come? I don't want to. They'll love you, Arya. And if anyone doesn't, they'll get a nice little taste of electric love. I'm sorry, Lyria. She looks really disappointed. Finally, she blows a kiss and exits. A silence hangs over the room. What good is it to sit here and pout? I have a wonderful girlfriend who is trying her hardest to make me happy. This isn't like me. Maybe I need to clear my head. Sounds flit through the garden and I glance towards the source. 3 women appear from a nearby hedge, leaning together in a conversation. They wear pretty dresses, though the one in the middle has the nicest by a considerable length. Their skirts are the size of tents. Truth be told, I haven't fit in too much with other nobility here. I get a mild tolerance or curious stares whenever Lyria or Shersa are nearby, but beyond that, very little interaction. Although that is probably my fault. Most of the talk I attempt to join in on was either dull or downright confusing. Perhaps I could make an effort? I should have brought my white dress. The woman in the best dress say loudly enough for everyone in the castle to hear. Shersa likes white, but I'll wager that's what everyone will be wearing. Shall we change, my lady? No, this dress will do, although it is fit for a pauper. My lady, it's not fit for a... She stopped as the woman's head whips around, fixing her with a glare. Do I feel sorry for that servant? Oh man, I kinda skipped that. Whoops. Oh man, there's no, She stopped as the woman's head whips around, fixing her. Do I feel sorry for that servant? Dress or no, it will not be long till Shersa asks me to a private dance. Though she's beautiful, she's about to be bitterly disappointed. Hasn't shown a hint of interest in anyone thus far. Though I worry much how much the Princess Tramp will interfere. Princess Tramp? Well, the princess is Lyria, but my blood chills. What? Wait, is she talking about me? The girl the princess brought from the human realm? It's all anyone can talk about. It's pissing me off. Honestly, who wants a human at the royal ball? I've heard nothing about her, not even her name. I don't need to worry. The tramp will lose whatever novelty being a human has. I'm her what? Regardless, I shall have to watch my back. I can't catch some weird disease from her. I heard she doesn't even have horns or a tail. I'll be fitting mate for the spineless princess. Ah, my lady, you going to try to woo Princess Lyria? Of course I am. It should be no chance to lure her away from some powerless little cretin. Perhaps I shall play a prank on her. That rotten... My lady, what's wrong? Get me the nicest, loosest gown you can manage. Ooh. The second I walk in, I want to run back to my room. There are hundreds of people here, all of them elegantly dressed and chattering. Announcing Lady Arya, representative of the human realm. What representative? So many eyes turn towards me that I feel dizzy. I drop into a steep bow. Lyria appears dutifully beside me, her eyes twinkling. My legs are weak as she puts a hand on my back. She leads me to the center of the room. Demons chattering all around. You look marvelous. I open my mouth to thank her, but not a single word comes out. My throat tightens as I feel the invisible sensation of a noose around my neck. What the hell? Rather daft, isn't she? I hear someone mutter. Sid perches on my shoulder. Looks like somebody put a sorry-looking voice-binding spell on you. I'll have this sorted out in a second. With a flick of his wing, I get my voice back. What do you mean someone put a spell on me? Keep it down. I'll try to ward off anything tricky, but keep in mind that you're in a court full of some seriously green ladies on the arm of one of the most desirable ones. One wrong move and you'll mess things up far more than just yourself. Thanks. You really know how to keep up the pressure. Smile, my love. An eccentrically dressed man with huge horn moves through the crowd, stopping to pull Lyria into a crushing hug. Atta girl, I heard you left. I said to myself that girl probably ran away from his facial nonsense. Come along now, your auntie misses you dearly and her old bones ain't fit for walking. He practically carries Lyria away. She shoots me a distressed glance from over her shoulder. I can feel the eyes all around me. When I meet them, they look away too quickly. Some nobles are dancing, weaving in and out among each other. Many look my age, but I know there is likely a vast distance between us. I'm so nervous that even Shersa would be nice to hide behind. You're going to march up to the queen in a room full of nobles? How is that going to hide you? Oh my, what an interesting dress you have on. I would have thought humans were more modest, but it seems that you don't feel the need for any. Oh no, it's that woman from the garden and her two servants/friends. I grind my teeth. A green dress. It's not spring. Who on earth dressed you? Wow, maybe we should have put a target on your back. I wave him off. This is going to be bad enough without him as a distraction. Is that your wyvern? It's rather daft looking. I wonder what shop you bought the poor thing out of. He belongs to Queen Sherza. Ah, that's Her Majesty. Surely you know how not to address her in such a manner. Oh dear. Two servants behind her laugh and fan themselves. What was funny about that? Then again, with those corsets. Maybe they're gasping for air. Before I know it, I've got a smirk on my face. The woman notices. Her reaction. I've amused her by asking her to use proper etiquette. The girls' guffaw even louder. They transcended to some level of humor I clearly can't grasp, or they're morons. Heads up! I feel a spell being cast. On me? No, on that one. He motions his head to the woman heckling me. A spell's being cast on her? Oh, it's a removal spell. She's gonna lose her clothes. Why don't the other nobles say anything? They need to be focused on her. With this much magic going on, it's hard to pinpoint where exactly it's coming from. Of the ones that do notice, well, pranks make these boring balls interesting. And here it comes! A clothing removal spell? Though it would be nice to get back at this woman, it would be no better than her, and I wouldn't exactly want to be naked in this hall full of people. I swiftly yank one of the clothes off a table, scattering the flower vase on top of it. Pulling on the cloth, I cover the well-dressed woman up. Only she certainly isn't wearing anything now. The woman's face from to shock to rage. You cretin! You cursed me! I can't even use magic! Servants glance away, looking shifty. Looks like I might have found our culprit. Not that I blame them. Well, obviously you were so outclassed by me, you felt the need to get your familiar to hex me. Oh yes, I am green with envy in comparison to you. I roll my eyes. Really? This is not what I wanted to. The woman giggles, then breaks up into a full. What the heck? You are most refreshing. Will you keep me company while I'm here, Lady Arya? What now? I blink at the request. I grow tired of straw-headed fools who can only open their mouths to gossip. I crave someone new. I'd be more happy to show you a few things about court etiquette in return. She gives me a small hug and saunters off, forming the tablecloth into a ground with her magic. My mouth is opening and closing like a fish gasping for air. I'm back. Arya made her first friend. Ah, yay. I don't want friends like those. She's more like a future enemy in the making. Arya made her first enemy. I'm envious. I'd love a rival. What about Shersa? Hell no. Making her my rival would mean waging war for that crabby job title of hers. Friend or enemy, at least you got someone to talk to now. Ugh.
Sometime later, the ball seems to be thinning out. Thankfully, the attention on me was quickly diverted by several so-called pranks happening throughout the ball. Someone even turned blue. Wow, that's a fun ball. Like, I don't know. Ah, here he comes, Arya. Smile. A prim-looking man waddles over, dressed in all white. Viceroy. She kisses his ring-laden fingers, and the man cocks an eyebrow at me. This is clearly the human. I think I've been giving all the guy characters the same voice. I don't know. I mean, my voice is limited. I'm sorry, okay? Gives me a once-over, shaking his head. Is this the man Lyria needs to impress? I hope she's not disappointed if he's not. My daughter tells me you're quite funny. Is that right? What? Is he talking to me? He means your new friend. That girl? I cannot say the council will be pleased with you giving half your lifespan to a human. But, as they say, humor is worth its weight in love, I suppose. They all laugh loudly. This weird humor is starting to. Well, you've got my blessing. Now then, I have important business to attend to. Yes, we've secured his vote. Vote? To allow the life ritual. Because I'm a princess, I can't give it to just anybody. Since I'm the backup if Shersa kicks the bucket. I don't know. I mean, I doubt Shersa will kick the bucket. She's still pretty young. She looks younger than Lyria. Though if they say no, we were just gonna do it anyway. Stop causing problems, Queen Shersa! What does this life ritual even entail? Don't worry, Arya. I heard it feels really good. We'll do it on a bed so you... Oh, no! Oh, the life ritual is... okay. A demon man turns his head at that, grinning. Stop saying stuff like that. Hey, Shersa. I got permission. How annoying. Now I'm going to have to get... I'm going to have to get married. Shersa married? That's a funny thought. Thanks for taking one for the team. I'm always taking one. I don't want to be on your team, and I don't want to get married to some random official. Why don't you marry me? Sid, that is the most craziest idea you've ever suggested, okay? That's incest. A chill from hell descends over the ball, including me. You know they're sisters. That's not really uncommon among wyverns. Sid! Let's talk here, Sid. That doesn't apply to
Oh no, I'm laughing.
I'm going to unbind you. Yes, please. It's long overdue. My skin probably won't ever recover from this sick feeling crawling on it. I'm just trying to be helpful. No, you're not, Sid. You're not. Are you ready? Are you giving up your lifespan? I can't let you do this. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter to me how long my life is if yours is over before I've really lived it. I'd rather lose half my lifespan than spend half of it without. Fair enough. That is pretty cheesy, but yeah, she holds me close. Because I really want to know how awesome it feels. I thought you already did that. Huh? Don't trade half your life for perverted reasons. Well then, we fall back onto the bed. Oh, we done the storyline already. Well. It did finish short. Whoops. I thought it's gonna be still a bit longer. I should have played it fully and just be, whatever. I guess I'll just work on the editing of this. Anyway, that is really, really cool. Wow, there's only one person who did all that. Props to you, Braz. Look at that scene. That's so adorable. I wish they had showed that in the main game. That's really funny. I gotta be honest, I did like playing, raiding or playing or whatever you think of it. I really did enjoy it. And I'll be confessing to you, this is my first VN that I've played. So, I think I picked a good one. So, hey, I might play some more visual novels in the future. If it's girl to girl. Probably. I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Why is that name has sparkles in it? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next game. Bye!